Today we're taking a look at genius inventions that actually exist. Starting off with the handheld portable toaster. That's right, it's a handheld portable toaster. You literally get your bread, you get the knife, and then you toast while you spread, which is absolutely insane because, well, why would you just use a regular toaster? I mean, I think it's cool to have a portable toaster, but if you think about it, a regular toaster probably works just as good. Unless you're on a camping trip or on a picnic. Then I guess a portable toaster would make a lot of sense. Speaking of camping trips or being outside, you know, sometimes it's really hard to find a cup holder when you're out in the grass. So these people invented this. And honestly, it's pretty smart. They're like cup holders that go in the ground. Now, I don't know how or why you would even take this with you, but imagine showing up to your friend's barbecue and you're just like, blah, you put the thing down, then bam, you now have cup holders. Honestly, it's pretty smart and honestly really handy as well. So it worked to the occasion. One thing I'll never understand though, if it does start raining on your camping trip, imagine pulling out this umbrella. An umbrella with googly eyes. I don't know if this is like the best invention ever, but it definitely is interesting. Some people will use it to just cover their face and then look through the googly eyes. But I don't know if they know that like if you just lift the umbrella a little bit, you can actually see out and not get wet. Some people actually may feel like they can't do that. I don't know. That's weird. But here is one invention I really wish existed in my house. As you guys know, sometimes you really need an extension cord, and plugging something into the wall like your phone, you want to bring it closer to you, but you can't because your cord's too small. Well, imagine if every single outlet had an extension cord attached to it like this one. As you guys can see, it looks like a regular outlet, but then when you pull on the outlet, as you can see, it makes it into an extension cord that is as long as you want it to be, which is flippin' awesome. Literally, like you could be on your couch, and if you need to move over a little bit, you can just bring the cord with you, which is super awesome. And then once you're done, you just put it back in the wall. It's that easy. Why isn't, I mean, I guess it would get expensive, but listen, efficiency. Okay, that is freaking awesome. We need that. I need that in my house for sure. One thing I definitely don't need in my house is a portable egg cooker. Someone went out of their way and invented a portable egg cooker to cook eggs. Now, listen, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not out here on the daily cooking eggs like this. But some people love eggs and they would go out and buy this where you just put the eggs in, set the timer, and voila, you are cooking your eggs. For me, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but hey, some people love it. Speaking of things that I love when I know where my keys are. Like right now, I have no idea where my keys are, and I would have a hard time finding them if I needed to leave my house in a rush. I normally lose my keys in the house. It's a big problem. But imagine buying this bad boy. It's a remote key locator where literally at any moment you just press a button and it locates where your keys are in the house by playing a sound, like a beeping sound. This is amazing. I am actually considering buying this because I have such a hard time finding my keys. So you could do this with a lot of things like your phone or your keys or your wallet. Like have it in all your different little devices or items in your house so you always know where they are. So if you ever misplace it, you press the little button and voila, it starts beeping, you find it, and you get the heck out of your house. I actually might do this. I might buy it. Wait, what is this? A warming CD player? Two things you never thought you would need. It's a mug warming CD player. Who even still uses CD? Do you use CDs? CDs are like old school. Now, apparently, if you have coffee, you can put your coffee on this thing and it keeps your coffee warm. On top of that, it also can play music through a CD. Why would they use CDs? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why not just use like a MP3? What? Why is that a thing? I don't understand. Regardless, this is a portable chair and bag. As you guys know, earlier we were talking about going on picnics and stuff. Imagine this is a portable chair. Because sometimes lugging around chairs are really, really inconvenient. Like carrying a chair to a place you're going is really lame. So imagine if you could like break the chair down, put it into a bag, and then go. That is clutch. That's pretty dope. I think that's super easy to do too. Just slap into a bag and then you're off to go to the next thing. Now, honestly, this is pretty cool. This is a genius idea because it combines 2 types of drinks into one. So you have 2 cups in 1 cup. You have a shot glass and then you have a beer cup. On the left side, you guys can see it's a beer cup, but when you flip it upside down, you then can use that same glass as a shot glass. Of course, the bottom part has to be empty, but that's so cool. So then you have like a 2-in-1 situation where you can like drink from like this, or if you want to flip it over, you could go like this. Now, I couldn't do that with the same, like this one's open, the other one's not, but regardless, you guys get what I'm saying. Speaking of amazing, these chopsticks are mind-blowing. These are sauce dispensing chopsticks. That's right. You get soy sauce, throw the soy sauce in them, and then you can then dispense the soy sauce onto the sushi you're about to put in your mouth by just pressing a little button on your chopsticks. By like pressing into it, you get the juices in your mouth while you are eating it. That's genius. It's also probably a lot less messy. Then you don't have soy sauce all over your sushi. You're only putting it in your mouth, which I think it's pretty cool. Speaking of pretty cool and genius inventions, this is a pool rock climbing wall. Like you install a rock climbing wall into your pool. And then if you fall off the rock climbing wall, you just fall into the water, which is honestly pretty great. Like that seems like a really fun thing to do. And at the top, you technically could jump off, which is also another really cool thing. And look at this kid at the ladder. He's like, wow, she's doing it. Speaking of being by the pool and I guess by the beaches, this is an invention that really makes no sense. These are metal detecting flip-flops. Yes, you heard that correctly. Metal detecting flip-flops. So if you're at the beach, instead of having a metal detector, you just wear flip-flops and it lets you know if there's anything underneath you that is metal that you can dig for. Yeah, let me tell you, that is... Hey, man, what kind of shoes you got? Yo, I got those new metal detectors, bro. I've been rocking the metal detector flippy floppies since day 1. No one's ever gonna do, please, guys, do not buy metal detecting flip-flops. That is not the cool thing that the cool kids are doing. Don't do it. Speaking of cool things, this absolutely blew my mind. As you guys know, I love cookies. Cookies are one of my favorite things to eat. Unfortunately, I can't eat cookies anymore due to the fact that I'm literally allergic to everything. But if you can still eat cookies, I'm about to blow your mind. All you need is a fork and an Oreo, and then you have Oreo Dunking. That's right. All you gotta do is put the fork where the cream is, and now you can dunk your Oreos without having the mess. Yeah. This is 2000 IQ. I've never thought of dunking Oreos with a fork. Now that may seem like it may be a little messy, but it's not. You just stick the fork in the middle, then you just dunk it, and then you just eat off the fork. Your hands aren't getting dirty and getting milk everywhere all over your hands or on the floor or wherever, on the table. Literally super simple. Super, super simple. Speaking of super simple, this is a super easy way to make very easy slices of fruit. Like a melon slicer, a watermelon slice. Look how big this watermelon is. And this thing like made perfect watermelon slices. I don't understand. Why wasn't this invented before or sooner? And how is it possible that this thing's so sharp, it's just slicing watermelons like it's no problem? Why don't I have one of these? Speaking of cookies. What? This is a cookie baking tray for cakesicles. It makes your cookies into popsicles that you can eat off a stick. What? Okay, what is going on here? This is absolutely mind-blowing, and I need this in my mouth and in my life. I can't even eat these cookies, but if you just got hungry looking at this picture, welcome to the Hungry Club. So let me get you away from the Hungry Club and let me take you out to the beach, out to the water, out to the lake, because now we have a dolphin-shaped boat. Listen, I don't know who makes this stuff up, but this is literally a dolphin boat. If you've ever wanted to sail the seas as a dolphin, you can now do it with this dolphin jet-propelled like glider. Like apparently it goes in the water and it just I don't know who is even buying this stuff. But there's someone out there that's rich enough that can buy dolphin-shaped boats. It makes no sense to me. One thing I wouldn't buy, though, is a hands-free umbrella. Who's out here buying these umbrellas? Umbrellas are umbrellas. Who cares? As long as they prevent you from getting wet, Like, why does this thing even exist? Do we need this in our life? Is this something that the people are out here like, dang, I wish I had a hands-free umbrella? Have you ever said that to yourself? I wish I had an umbrella that just covered. No, and plus, this guy isn't even in the rain. He's in the snow. It's a hands-free umbrella for the snow. What the heck? But one thing that's super random, earlier in the video, we had that, you know, that to-go toaster, the toasting knife. Now we have bread irons. Like literally a bread iron. Like, you think I'm joking? This is like a legit thing. As you can see, this is an ironing board for bread. Why is this a thing? I have no idea. Maybe because we're Americans? I don't know. This seems like a very ridiculous thing to buy. An invention that I don't think anyone ever asked for, but someone went out there and made it, and here we are. Of course, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to click here to go watch the next one. Big thanks to all you guys that sent over these crazy inventions. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one. Bye, dudes. Click here. Go. Get out of here quick.